From this end, you can see the entrance to the castle. We are standing at the eastern part of the castle, and that's the entrance. I think the only entrance as of the time we came. And behind us is the Scottish Mill. Looking at the castle, you can see a structure built to provide defense. At the top is a half moon battery, which has a gun, as you can see, to support its defense. And this part of the castle is known to be the most vulnerable part of the castle. That is why they constructed a ditch to provide defense to the castle. And you can see the statues behind by the right and the left, Sir William Wells and Robert the Bruce. They are the Scottish most celebrated historian figures. Now let's go in. When you cross into the, obviously cross the entrance or the bridge like entrance, by the left is a place to get your tickets and book your tickets and get your audio guide, and by the right is the information center, though this is during the COVID, so we bought our ticket before coming. This is the left, just by the side is the ticket center. We are standing and you can see it's very nice view of this building. Here is under the Agile battery, I think. Okay, so we've gotten our audio guide and it's going to guide us through this door. So relax and let's go. Okay, when you get this, to get into this castle is about 30 to 35, I don't know, I can't remember. We booked before coming. So let's walk straight into the castle, the main castle. The castle has a lot of facilities, toilet, gyms. In fact, there is the castle gym, Edinburgh Castle gym, so you can get a lot of them. So this is the main and only entrance. The tour you see here is the Argyle tour. It was named after a guy who was executed here in the forgotten years. So, and this gate, the gate is the Portcullis Gate. It was built in 1571 after the long siege in that year, and is indeed the main line of defense. Once you walk through the gate, on your right hand side you're going to see a place you can pick a packed or the audio guide, but we picked it outside because it's during the COVID, so you settle yourself outside before getting in. I hope I will come much later after the pandemic. So, and by the okay, you can walk behind it. That's the Argyle battery, and from there you can have a view of that side. It also has a kind of defense to the castle. And then if you look by the left, you're going to see a stair. We are apparently standing on the first floor or the first platform. The castle has about 3 platforms and we are the first one. If you take the stairs, you're going to climb up to the second and up to the third, but we didn't take the step. It's kind of a short way to get at the top of the castle. So up to the left we have the Argyle battery. It was designed to provide a defense to the northern flank of the castle. The castle is built on top of a volcano, so this is the northern part of it. And the Argyle battery, you can also see the guns pointing out, shooting out to the enemies. So it's built to provide defense. Very simple. So from here you can see the whole of the place, but there's also rocks behind. Like this was built or is built on a volcano, so there's apparently rocks down. So I don't know why they need this much difference. So here are the structures of, the things you see. They are in this map. So this is like the map of the city. So as you view the city, they are already drawn and labeled, as you can see.
can see them from here. Yeah, I can see them.
So let's continue our tour. We're going to move further into the castle. So we're going to use our audio guide. We're going to use our audio guide, but it started playing up. And at this point, we had to take ourselves by ourselves into the damn castle. So we moved. When you move further, you see different entrances. So by the right, if you look, you have the one going to the left and the one going to the right. So when you take the one by the left, okay, first of all, the structure there is 1 o'clock gone. It's shut by 1 o'clock every day. So when you take this route, you're going to go down. You're going to go down to the Mason's Yard, Hospital Square, National War Museum, Governor's House, New Barracks, and the Royal Scout Dragon Guard. But we didn't follow this route because we were not with an audio guide. We were taking ourselves and we randomly moved around the castle. Okay, so this route we took the left one. So kind of we jumped those things I mentioned up to this building.
That's why we are going up from this side. You have left me.
Fox Gate. This is the entrance to the upper ward of the castle. Remember, I told you it has 3 wards, but this is the uppermost part, and that's the entrance. In front, we have St. Margaret's Chapel. Here you have the St. Margaret's Chapel, Monsmed and Dog Cemetery. In front is the 4 well. This has a very big well inside, and the Scottish fight for castle exhibition. When you go inside there, you see a lot of exhibitions. This is the stairs I showed you from the beginning. It's like a shortcut, so if you take it up, you're going to go straight to the 4 wells and then the exhibition room. We're not allowed to enter, because of COVID and stuff, so we didn't go in there. This is the upper part and still the northern part of the castle.
Yeah, this one is bigger than the other one.
Over there is the Monsmed, the biggest gun ever shot in the palace. In fact, the biggest gun in the palace. It weighs about 6 tons and can be traced back as far as 1457. It has served a lot of purposes.
Years ago. Wow. So from here,
it has even helped to fight wars in other places and castles. It has really done a lot.
I think it's so.
Wow.
Ooh, inside. So this is from the inside. Wow. I like it. Where are you? Let's see you. In case you do not know the Scottish traditional wear, that is the Scottish traditional wear, suit and skirt.
Okay, this thing now. This one here. Oh, she should go, but they just have to.
Here is St. Margaret's Chapel, the oldest building in the whole of Edinburgh, not just in the castle. It was built by King David I, son of Margaret. David was a devoted Catholic, so he built this to help with the Catholic faith in the castle.
So this is the dog cemetery.
By the left is the Half Moon Battery. You can see it's also it also has served defense purposes with a gun, and then the building is the David's Tower. And we didn't get into the building, and okay, you see this is Half Moon Battery continues, and people can sit here, rest, catch your breath, and then we continue. Right now we want to move into the Crown Square. Crown Square has a lot of buildings, or let's say compartments in it. You can see the Royal Palace, the honor of the Scottish grandeur. You can see the Great Hall and St. Anne building.
So this building is actually 1650.
Because it's during the COVID, we are not allowed to enter some places. So this is the Crown Square. You see, this side is Royal Palace. So you're not allowed to film inside this place. So at this point, I'm going to go in and come out. It's really a long queue. There's actually a second way to get into this particular one now. That's the War Memorial, that's the Great Hall, and the other one is an Anne building. There's a shortcut to enter the memorial, but because of COVID, and there's also construction. The castle always have constructions or maintenance going on. I think that's why it's still existing. So we are queuing now to enter the Royal Palace.
No video, no camera, no phone. So we saw the king's throne, the sword, the stone. They say the stone of destiny. Stone of destiny, which was used for coronation. Yes, also the coronation scene. And what is this? The scepter, yeah. And they also said is no video in here. We are out from here. No phones, no camera, no videoing. But inside, we saw the war thing, the arrows, prayers, and most importantly, the names of the soldiers. A lot of them, and even the first aiders, the nursing services, I think during the war, and those that lost their lives during the war, a lot of their war equipment, like the arrow sprayers and stuff, and also in fact, their names, I think their names all their names were engraved, and also their flags from the old one, because I saw a very old flag and down to the new recent flag. Everything is there, and then images, kind of they are molded, compared, and kept there too. So I think that's why we don't make videos inside there. So that is it. You're entering another place. What's the name of this one? So there's no.
This is a great hall built in the 1500s. It's made up of wooden roofs, as you can see. It was built by King James IV. It was used for state events, banquets, and other activities. But sadly, King James didn't enjoy this hall because he was killed in a war, and it was taken over by Oliver Cromwell, whose army used it as barracks, and it was later turned to military hospital until the troops finally marched out in 1886. But now it's used to, keep armors and other war materials. Now we are going to another part of the castle. This side is this side should be visited first before the other one, but like I told you, we didn't follow the audio guide. So this side you will see the governor's house, the new barracks, the royal courts, dragon guards, regiment museum, and the museum of the royal courts. Sadly, they are all closed. The governor's house is now used as a mess and as officers' mess, and this side used to be the barracks for 600 battalions, but now it's been converted to museum, and there is also another museum here, as you can see, but they are all locked because of the COVID. So right now we are going to the prison of war. The prison of war apparently is an underground prison. So this is the Royal Dragon Barracks or museum. It's not open at the moment, and this is another museum by the side. If you walk across inside towards St. Anne, remember we just left St. Anne, so this prison of war is under St. Anne building. Yes, is underneath it, so it's an underground prison. The prison harbored a lot of prisoners during the war, a lot of French captives. It held a lot of people. It held as many as 500 prisoners. It also held prisoners of high value who were captivated during the American Independence War, and more French prisoners during the Napoleon War.
It will not be long before the British recognize us as a sovereign nation. We have had the better of them so many times now. Independence will be ours.
It was generally used to hold people captured during the war. So, like the name, prison of war. When you leave this prison, you're going to bus out at the Crown Square. But, like, you know, we have already been to the Crown Square, so.
Hey, how about Carillo? We are going.
So we came out at the Crown Square and took the same way through which we came in
So it's
out.
not allowed here. Some
So
places
right
they're not
now
allowed
we're
to
going out.
go with.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel for more exciting content and
Generally, the
tour. Thank you.
What's that? I said it's fun. Some places they didn't allow us go with camera. Some places we went with, and some, but generally it's fun, right? What did I get us?